Hello and happy Halloween. I'm Mayor Phil Goode with your weekly update. I know that thousands of children will be out trick-or-treating tonight, and I hope you have a great time. I want to remind everyone to be safe during tonight's activities. Both trick-or-treaters and drivers need to pay attention to traffic controls and our public safety officials in the area. Last week, Police Chief Amy Bonney and Fire Chief Holger Dura offered tips on Halloween safety, and you can review that on Facebook. Unfortunately, with a massive influx of illegal drugs brought over the border into our state, parents need to be extra cautious. Please pay attention to the candy that your child brings home and check it before they eat it. Make sure the candy is sealed, purchased from the store, and ensure there are no pokes or holes in the wrappers. Local drug investigators are starting to see colored fentanyl pills that look a great deal like candy. Remember, fentanyl is deadly, and younger children especially are at risk. I've been named chairman of the board for the Northern Arizona Municipal Water Users Association, NAMWUA, as their acronym is known, for the term through July of 2023. NAMWUA's mission is to unite our expertise and resources in a collaborative effort to secure regional and local water resources for today and the future. NAMWUA represents many northern Arizona communities including Prescott, Prescott Valley, Chino Valley, Sedona, Cottonwood, Clarkdale, and Flagstaff. NAMWUA is managed by an executive board of elected officials approved by each city or town council. There is also a technical advisory committee which meets monthly. Leslie Grazier represents Prescott on this committee. Representatives from the Arizona Department of Water Resources also contribute in many of the meetings. The NAMWUA communities are a voice for northern rural Arizona seeking equity when current or new water supply projects and legislation are being evaluated. NAMWUA collaborates with water organizations in the state and is represented on state water policy councils and committees. I'm pleased to have been elected to this position. NAMWUA is an important organization representing northern Arizona communities on the critical issues around water use in our state. NAMWUA encourages water conservation, maintenance of high water quality standards, and stakeholder input. During last week's study sessions, Council heard presentations on workforce housing, which provided data on housing availability as compared to incomes for general workforce populations in Prescott. We also heard from our Human Resources Department about city employee turnover and wages as compared to other communities. The information provided was very significant, and Council will be considering what was presented and what steps should be taken next. If you've not seen the presentation, the link is below. I encourage you to watch it. This will help clarify the situation. You will find it of interest. During last week's voting meeting, Council voted to approve a sidewalk project on Goodwin Street between the Prescott Library and the American Legion. This project will provide sidewalk connectivity that is ADA compliant on the south side of Goodwin Street from Marina Street to Pleasant Street. This project is starting this week. The Sundog Trunk Main Phase C2 project in the Miller Creek area was awarded to Fan Contracting on June 22, 2021. The project was initially delayed 8 months due to supply issues for materials. Now all road utility and road construction have been completed. During the construction of the new sewer trunk main in Miller Creek, staff and council were contacted by residents of the Dexter neighborhood with concerns about landscaping restoration for the banks of Miller Creek and the reconstruction of the trail in the neighborhood. After a public meeting organized by Public Works with area residents, a planning and implementation strategy to restore the vegetation in the creek corridor was developed. The Public Works staff is coordinating the restoration work with the Prescott Creeks organization to complete the creek restoration along with our recreation services staff and fan contracting to reconstruct the trail. After several public meetings and open houses regarding the Airport Vicinity Overlay District, the AVO, the Planning and Zoning Commission voted 5-2 to table this matter until the outstanding land use decisions are resolved. Council will be meeting with staff and city attorney to determine the next steps in this matter. Thanks for watching. I'm Mayor Phil Goode. We'll see you next week, and happy trick-or-treating.